being an executive woman is not easy. In 2003, I gave up my lipstick and pinstripe suit to go live.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Who do we have? Who do we have? Welcome. Come on in, guys. So good to see you. Comment below if you are seeing me for the first time, if you are new to my world. Let's see. Double tap on the screen. Let's get the energy up, 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 up. Let's see. Yeah, if I'm Dominique. I just want to take a moment. Hello, hello. Double tap the screen. Let's get some energy. If you see me, you can hear me, double tap the screen. I appreciate it. I'm Dominique. I'm a course creator, digital products teacher, online teacher, public school teacher, and I talk about digital products. Let me get definitely want the right people in the room. Let's see who this conversation is ready for. I just got, let me see if I can share. Are you seeing my screen? Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I didn't want to share all that. This is what I wanted to share. Yeah, guys, but digital payments come in throughout the day for different stuff. So, do you have digital products? You know, I have digital products for tutoring. Digital products can be whatever you want it to be. Where you're showing up to teach it, they pay for a mentorship session. They pay for audits. You can use whatever you use the link for, that's a digital product, okay? So I'm going to go through my story. I want to go in order. I want to make sure that if you're here, you're participating. Double tap the screen. Let me know that you're participating, you're listening, you can hear me. Okay, put some energy in the room. Let the platform know that some good stuff is happening here. We are sharing some success secrets, some principles, you know, things that can help out. I did a post earlier. If you need cash, and who can't use a infusion of cash, guys? Who? I don't think anybody. If you just won $50, $90, $150 right now for whatever reason, I mean, who's mad at that, right? Okay, in cash injection, it can happen any time. So that's what we're talking about, guys. I hope you're here in the right space because I don't want to waste your time. But I want to go in order. I want to tell my story. I want to introduce myself. I'm Dominique Prosper, a classroom teacher, public school teacher, digital product creator. Digital products saved me a lot of grief years ago and continues to go ahead and fit the needs for many of my audience. But I am just like you. probably in a career of some kind. Maybe you've got kids. I have 2 young adult kids, 18 and 21. And I wanted so much to give them the best education possible, which for sure happened. All right. Thank you for, looks like we're still looking for some energy in the room. Don't be stingy, guys. Don't be stingy, even if it's, get it started. Let's get it started now. Get the energy up. I just came from an 1.5-hour walk. So if you're looking for time freedom in order to walk around your neighborhood and feel good at the lake, you don't have the Sunday scaries at the end of the weekend, because who knows what's going to happen when you go back to your job. They might be laying off people, job cuts, whatever. Okay, if any of that matters to you, double tap the screen. That's what we're talking about. I want to make sure we have the right people in the room. We're going to talk about mindset. That's a lot of it. I knew that I had to get things ready. For example, when the hurricane season is coming, they tell you on the news to start preparing your whatever, have a game plan, right? And that is the same thing for your future. Whatever you see for your future, start it now. Whatever you declare for your future, start it now. It's not one day, someday. No, someday, one day is right now. There's no one day, someday. Okay. Whatever you want your children to do, one day, someday, you're providing it right then and there. So digital products that I create are ebooks, templates, checklists, classes, courses. I have a pre-built course right now that allows you to resell it, because the main problem is getting the course up. I've taken many programs where you have to start from scratch for like 2 weeks before you can start making money. That's 2 years old. And it's old because it never solved the problem of people who literally have no time. They have their kids, they have a schedule packed. So digital products can be anything that creates an opportunity for somebody else without your intervention. They can do it. They can get access without you. At the same time, it provides a cash injection for you. You get paid. So, for example, I was walking outside. I got a notification, a text message from a customer that they're about to make a payment, and I gave them instructions. So I got paid while I was outside walking, because people get to know you and they know they can purchase from you. They either self-direct themselves to your links or, have a conversation, and it's automated, so they can just make the payment. That's what we're talking about. So it can be classes, courses, workbooks. How can you get started? So what you want to do, first and foremost, click the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio. And what I want you to do is click the link in my bio. Super, super easy. You can click it while we're still here on this live. And let me see. Okay, good. So you've been online because you have 2,000 followers. So that's really, really good. Let me show you my digital business card, which is also a game changer. Hold on, I'm going to switch the screen. So if you don't know me, I'm Dominique Prosper. I'm a classroom teacher, public school teacher. I've made digital products for years now, for like 5 years. And I want to tell you my story because it's a fact. And I want to know your story too. How can I get started? What's his name? Blame? I want to say your name right. Blaine Twyman, or Blanet Wyman. Which one is it? The first one or the second one? Yeah, if you want to grow, you can definitely grow. Who's that? Malcolm J. Do I know you, Malcolm? What do you mean grow? Are you being facetious? Because we're not going to stand for that. All right. Let me bring this down. Let me pull this up a little bit. Okay, let me show you my, here is my, when you click the link in my bio, this is what you're going to see. Okay, so right now, what you want to do is go to the bottom, scroll down, open it up. Right here. And you want to, right here, you want to send me a message right here. Right here, text message right here. Send me a text message right here. Okay, send me a text message. And I will let you know. I'm going to respond right away that I see your text message. Okay, just text me beginner. 2 N's, beginner. Okay, so, yep. How can I get started? Blanet Wyman. Text the word, just text the word start. How about that? Start. So you don't have to think about spelling this time of the day. Start. Okay. Text the word start. It's usually it's a one word start. It's a one word message. Sometimes it's the word course. We're gonna text the word start, START, to this phone number. All right. If you are serious, we're going to continue. I don't know what the number 1 means. Blanet Wyman. And I apologize if I'm messing up your name. I'm reading it phonetically, Blanet Wyman. So I'm not sure if I did that right. Okay, let's continue. All right, guys, I have been teaching for 25 years in public school, New York City, Washington, D.C. We don't control, the workplace. Even if you are a teacher, they can find issue with you at any point in time. That is on their end. What about your end? That's the bottom line. What about your end? What do you have going on? Let me show you my 2 favorite teachers. Okay, I'm going to show you my 2 favorite teachers. This is getting off the introductory path, but I just want to show you my 2 favorite teachers. Okay, right here, guys. Meet Determined Debbie and Traditional Terry. Determined Debbie is a newish teacher, 10 years or less. And I'm talking about teachers. It could be your industry, doesn't matter. 10 years or less in the career, whatever it is. She is a business owner. She is a teacherpreneur. So that could be whatever in your industry. They have some type of way to make money outside of the 9 to 5. This is Traditional Terry. Traditional Terry, she's my girl. She's my lunch bestie. We have lunch together all the time. But Traditional Terry is waiting for, her pension. Yep, she is waiting for her pension, and she's going to plan on subbing after she retires. Okay, this is real in my industry. This is it. 85-90% of teachers do this. Less than 15% are doing this. Okay, so case in point, you can apply this to your industry, whatever that is. So guys, I've been an exit coach for teachers for the last 4 or 5 years. Career professionals who need to find a way to make the most of their personality and their skills to get paid outside of a job. That is just hands down the truth. Okay, so just like I said, I was outside walking and I got a payment for a product. A product could be a meeting with you, something that they have to complete, or something that guides them. Here are some of the districts I've worked for: New York City, all the way down the East Coast, Miami, Houston is where I am now. Here's some of my education: Rutgers, if you're from the East Coast, George Washington and DC, right here. I have a bachelor's, I have a master's, does not matter anymore. Like what, you're still running out of money. Okay, this is me right here. This is with coaching, guys. This is one of my best coaches. He's out of the UK. Guys, I cannot tell you what waiting does to your income. You're not going to have this if you're waiting. There's no way. You've got to get started. All right. Now look at this, guys. Crazy. Look at these amounts. Dalton, Lori, Arif. Come on. All right. And then look at on my side. At least I was on the board. This is real, guys. And this is selling programs. So okay, let me get back to my, I'm going to talk in order. I'm going to just give it to you in order so that we can, Blaine Wyman. Is that what it is? Okay. I haven't received a text message so far, but hopefully you tapped on my link and you sent me a text message. You're planning to, because that's how you get started right now. Because the links on there you can purchase if you want to, but I really want to qualify and get you exactly where you're at. I want have a short question session for you. Okay. All right. So that's my background. That is my background: teaching, learning, and providing opportunities for people to get started. Now, when I realized that I had to become a determined Debbie instead of a traditional Terry, why? You've got inflation. You've got your health. You never know what's going to happen. Who knows? You've got to life-proof yourself. You can have, I know people who have their kids as their backup. Their sister is in their business as their backup. They know how to run the account or get people going. Okay. You have to life-proof yourself. And so these systems are not difficult to set up. It's a matter of really getting paid for your personality. Once you get those things set up, guys, you need to have the content. Like right now, I'm talking to you about what I do. That's it. And so my clients have the hardest time sticking to the points, the bullet points. And so we work on that. And it's a beautiful thing because people are scrolling. They have no time. They are multitasking. So hit the keywords that they will listen to so you grab their attention. Okay. So that's what we work on: business building, marketing skills, and automation. That's the whole deal. Okay, guys. So that is my background. I've had experiences where I was nominated for non-renewal. If you work long enough in any industry, you're going to have run-ins with whatever supervisor, whatever boss you have, and they will try to run you out or come up with why you're incompetent, things like that. You won't recognize yourself. If that's happening to you, you've been in it. You've been in it for a long time, probably too long. It could be related to like, let me get somebody cheaper, but you have not built options. So that's what we're doing. We build options for yourself. Get the heck sidestep away so that you can, say, what is that? You have options. Okay, that's what it's all about. So welcome, guys. It's a wonderful day to have this discussion, to share, the real deal, guys, the real deal about how digital products can really be the saving grace that you're looking for. Why? Because it will serve you when you are, whether or not you are available. Okay. And I hope whether or not you are available, but I want to present what is happening in order. So I want to introduce myself, and I hope that you've gotten the fact that I am a educator, in-person public school educator, also online educator. You can, of course, educate in your niche area, but I have a pre-built course that helps you get other people started. Because the main thing is, if you get other people started and they have to show up to your classes, they have to pay a subscription, they have to customize a website, things like that, they may not want to do all that, right? Let me give you an example. Network marketing is beautiful for this. When you sign up with a distributor, I don't know if you know network marketing, but they give you a duplicated website. Isn't that wonderful? They give you a duplicated website. You don't have to do anything. It's got your little name, right, at the end of the company's name, and people just start ordering, okay? That's the simplicity people are looking for, number one, because they don't have to do anything to get started. But you do have specialization. You have expertise. You have skills. So the pre-built course allows you to create other pages that allow you to sell to that audience. Okay. You've got your beginner audience, because most people are in the beginner stage, and you have your intermediate, advanced, people who know what they're doing. Okay. So how do you get that piece of the market? You get it with this pre-built course. Did somebody say something? Let me see if somebody is saying something. I can't see. Oh, let me check it out right here. And please interrupt me. My daughter is an educator. What level? What level does she teach? What level does she teach? So Blaine Twyman? Blaine Twyman. So I said it right the first time. Okay. Secondary, primary, higher ed. And what did the number 1 mean? I didn't understand that. I didn't get that. Yes. Okay, guys. So welcome. If you want to be at the lake house, in the fishing boat, and you're getting sales, and people know how to access your links, and they know how to contact you, with a quick question if they have it. I mean, that's customer service on my part. I like to be available. It's all right, but they know how to access your stuff. They know that you're the go-to person. That's what we're talking about, guys. If you're spending time on social media for entertainment, there's another use for social media, and that is to get paid for your personality. People are going to want to work with you. Primary. Okay, great. I'm a primary teacher also. I've taught 6th grade science, but I tutor up to, high school, college prep, AP English, and college essays primarily, specifically, because that's anyway, I'm not going to go off on that tangent. So we drill down and get you going on these skills, okay? So if you want to armchair discuss your skills on a Saturday, or at, by the side of the lake, you have your niches and you're just armchair, discussing what you do. That is what I'm talking about, guys. You need to have the ability to just be the authority and expert living in real time. That's it. Okay. Where do I get this from? When I was in college at Rutgers in New Jersey, I worked for a dean, Dean Plummer, from where is it? Is it not Montvale, New Jersey? There's a college. I'm going to remember. Anyway, he had the most swagger I've ever seen. And I'm sure higher ed professors or deans are like this, but he's the one I worked for. His past students would trickle into his office. He had a green velvet, it looked like green velvet rug. I don't know what it was. I was a college student at the time, but he wore the same suit every day. It was like blue, and the same bow tie that matched the rug, a green bow tie. And sometimes he would switch out the bow tie, but he had the same suit on every week. Every time I worked in his office, he had the same suit on. And I'm telling you guys, he courted those students in his office, asking about what they were up to and where, what they were doing. And he had mentored them. I wanted that lifestyle. My dad personally was a doctor in the Bronx, New York City, internist. My mom was a stay-at-home trained nurse. She went to that. Okay. I had no educators in my family. I chose education because when I started working after college, I did not like the 9-to-5 office situation. I love outdoors. I love exercise. I love networking, talking to people. I'm a natural born communicator. I just love to be, in it with people. And I remember Dean Plummer. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to teach. I took the GREs in New York, and I was able to register for classes. And because I was registered, I had a bachelor's already. New York City Board of Ed gave me a temporary license. I started teaching. Okay. I was 28 years old. So most teachers start at 22, 24. Ask your daughter, when your daughter started, but is that her first career? Because it was my first career with a temporary mistake of the 3-4 years I spent working, in private industry. Hated it. So guys, you don't know what you don't know. You can be an armchair expert, authority, living your best life, educating from a standpoint of knowledge and personality that you have never known. That's what it is, period. That's what it is. If you haven't started that part of your life, I highly recommend you do that. And it's going to happen when you have your products that you are speaking from. Why? Right now I'm speaking to you. Somebody said, how can I get started? What's their next step? Give them their next step. if you don't have their next step, you're going to be speaking from, oh, well, when I do this and when I do that. No, we're not doing when and once no, not someday and not, one day. No, it's today. That's how you should, that's your posture. Okay. But of course you want to qualify people and all that. You want to make sure that they're happy and it's the right fit. Okay. Definitely you want to make sure it's the right fit. So, take it from me. You want to make sure it's the right fit. You don't want to you want to make sure that you're on the same wavelength. They are understanding you correctly. So what I'm talking about are digital products that help you to manage not only your customers and clients, but frees up your time. Okay. And life proofs your experience managing your full plate of family, work, and whatever that you do. So I hope that's making sense, guys. Did we do a double tap check? Did we double tap the screen? Okay, so make sure you double tap the screen, guys. All right, questions, guys. Let's make sure the engagement is up. No stingy energy. Double tap that screen, send some hearts up, let the platform know that some good things are happening here, that we're having a conversation, and I'm not just rambling, because I don't want to ramble without making sure we're connected on what's going on. Okay. Okay. You're an arborist, so you teach about trees or plants. Is that what you do? That's a great niche. That's a fantastic niche. If I read that right. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So nature, that is fantastic. What are you doing with it? How are you leveraging it? How are you turning it into how are you turning content into cash? How are you turning content into cash? And I don't want to scare anybody. I definitely don't want to scare anybody, but yeah. All right. So what I help you to do is use online tools so that, for example, this is a tool right here. Okay. I have a digital card. That's a tool, right? You have you can communicate with people via Facebook group. All those are tools. How do people find you? If you have a YouTube channel, that's a tool. I help you use tools, online tools, to grow your audience. Arborist. Okay, good. Yeah. Well, nice to meet you, Mr. Arborist. I help you use online tools that you use every single day. All right. However, you're going to put your personality out into the forefront so people can connect with your expertise. All right. Now I can say that digital products can help you life-proof your experience and put cash in your pocket. And at the same time, you like that message. You're thinking about, well, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of this. It's a lot of that. Close that door for a minute. Just think about the steps that it takes. For example, if you declare and say, I want an online presence that is profitable, okay, for myself. Great. It's already happening. You've already said it. You've declared it. Now take the steps, and the steps that I'm talking about are very quick steps. Okay. The biggest step you probably make is showing up online, somehow communicating with others. That is the biggest step. So, the sooner the better, because there is you gotta do it. You gotta practice. You gotta get on. And there's a learning curve. You know, people don't know you. They're like, who's that? But we help you with that. Business building, marketing, and automation. Those are the three things that we work on. So I'm also part of a huge community where, of course, like-minded people who are life-proofing, providing digital products, making money online, are all helping each other do this. So you're not alone. All right, guys. What else can I say? Pre-built and pre-made is the way to go, because you can customize to show your expertise. So if you're a botanist, arborist, I'm sorry, you can customize, create information that you can speak from, so people are interested in what you have. Put a price tag on it. I bet there are two things you have never done. You've never, if you've shared online, you haven't given them a systematic, this is how you get started, and you haven't put a price on it. So right there, if you've shared your title or your profession, that's probably as far as you've gone. I get it. Okay, so now we have to put the price on it. I have a client, and she's a fitness coach, and she loves to help, but has a problem putting a price tag. And I said, you gotta put a price tag. You gotta put a price tag. Why? Because you're training people not to pay for your expertise, and they're gonna drain you. At some point, that relationship turns sour, because it is a business relationship without commitment. Okay, once you start this online journey, guys, it's all about commitment. If you are committed, you're going to take the steps to get the help, the mentorship. If you're not committed, then it's just somebody else you're scrolling, and that's it. All right. So let me, are there any other questions? I think I've been through what I wanted to share, and I showed you how to get started. What questions do you have for me? Okay, I don't see any questions. All right, any takeaways, guys? Any takeaways? What did you hear me say? What did you hear me talk about? And do we have any more likes? Yeah, you can definitely do this. You can definitely do this. If you've, let's see. I know sometimes things are delayed. Let me show you my profile so that you know. You're going to this profile right here. Right here. Here's my photo. And here's my link right here. And, oops. Where are we? Which link are we doing? We're going down to where it says okay. Do I have my okay. If you have Instagram, you can reach me there too. You can reach me on Instagram. Which one of those works for you? So let me see who is Blaine still here? Which one of these works for you, Blaine? Where are you sending the message to so I can look out for it? And where are you located? UK, US, where? Yeah, because whichever way is easier for you. All right. The fact of the matter is, guys, everybody needs an education. Everybody, online education is growing. It's going to be a $300 billion industry in the next few years. It's over 100 billion already. The reason why is because we have technology, number one, and number two, people want access on demand. When I was growing up, my mom used to take classes. There was a circular that would come around to our house, and professionals used to teach at the high school. So my mom used to get the circular, and this is adult education. I think that's what they used to call it, right? Adult education. And my mom would get the circular, and she would sign up for these courses. So let's say you were a local accountant or whatever profession you were in, and they would teach at the high school at night school. I think that's what they call it. I don't know. But I know she used to do that. And she used to take these classes. Oh, I lost my thing. It said, okay, hold on. I saw, let me see. I'm looking at the question, but I'm making sure I see it properly. All right, guys, I want okay. It says phone gets frozen. I don't understand your question. Phone gets frozen. What do you mean? Okay. All right. You know my bio. Go ahead and help yourself.